welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So continuing on, I am still participating in the Magical Readathon and the Studio Ghibli Readathon. Today is Wednesday, and if you didn't watch last week's vlog, I'm currently in the middle of 2 books. I am almost done listening to City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, as you saw from the clips that I took before of me making some craft dinner. I was listening to the audiobook. We're reading that for the Shadowhunters read along, which is being hosted by me and my besties Lisa and Casey. Our live show is tomorrow night, so I needed to finish it, and I'm busy tonight and for most of the day tomorrow, so I kind of had to finish it today. I'm almost done. I'm on the epilogue, which in the audiobook is an hour and 20 minutes. I am begging Cassandra Clare to write shorter chapters. But anyways, I'm almost done. I am not enjoying this book like at all. I am so bored and I keep zoning out and then I'll miss a bunch of things, but I'm just like, I just don't care. I don't care. And like, especially now that we're reading this series and the Infernal Devices simultaneously, like I love the Infernal Devices series, and then this in comparison is just not it. Hello. So yeah, I'm just not loving it. Also, the audiobook is not very good. I really don't like the narrator. She does very weird accents for certain characters, and she also, there was a part where a character was speaking French and her French was awful. It was so hard to listen to. Not that that was a huge part of the book, but it just really bothered me. So yeah, the audiobook is not good, but I'm just not enjoying this book. But I will hopefully finish it probably today, and then that will be done and I can move on. And then the other book I'm in the middle of is Blood Scion by Deborah Fillet. The book is upstairs, but I'll put the picture here maybe. And that book I'm really enjoying. It's just a very hard book to read. It is very dark and violent and a lot of upsetting things happen in that book, but it is really good and I am really enjoying it. And that's another book I'm hoping to finish hopefully soon, hopefully this week. Lazo. Let's not do this right now. So yeah, I just wanted to start the vlog, and tonight is actually a very exciting. I'm going to see a concert with my friend Salma. If you don't know, Salma's one of my best friends. She's appeared in a few videos before and I talk about her in almost every video, and the past few concerts I've been to have been with her. So we're going to another one. We're gonna see Faye Webster. If anyone knows who she is, let me know because I love her. But something very exciting is that her opening act is Maya Hawke, who plays Robin in Stranger Things. So that's gonna be very exciting. So yeah, I'm just very excited. I should be leaving probably in a little less than an hour, maybe like 45 minutes. So I'm gonna get ready soon so that I can leave, and it'll be a fun night. We're gonna get dinner beforehand and it'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll probably listen to the audiobook on my way to meet Selma. And then tomorrow I work and we have our live show. So honestly, I don't know if I'll update tomorrow. And then Friday is my last day at Toys R Us. I got a second job this summer. My first job is working at an independent bookstore, but I don't get too many hours there. So I got a second job for the summer at Toys R Us and I did not like it. It was not a super fun time, and yeah, so Friday is my last day, which I'm very excited about. I'm not excited about working on Friday because it's a long shift and it's late, so that won't be fun, but it's the last one, so hopefully I can get through it okay and then I never have to go back. And I'm very excited about that. So all fun things happening this week. Hopefully I can finish some books and I'll take you guys along with me. So I'm gonna go get ready now and I'll take some videos of the concert. It'll be great. Laszlo will keep grumbling. A great time. So see you guys later. I know you breathe, literally have a heart of stone, but all I really want's an actor of my own. You're affected one, your witty conversation, as tall as you can be. You breaking it back, bending down for me. It's cool in the shade of your shadow development on my face, and it's burning my eyes. And I'm running in place. Now I'm going to hide. It's cool in the shade of your shadow development. Nothing to do. Grateful for everything you put me through. It's the only reason I it's the next day and I just finished City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I listened to a lot of the rest of it yesterday, and then I literally only had like 20 minutes left of the audiobook, but I had to go meet with Selma before the concert, so I just listened to the last 20 minutes and I'm so glad that that's over. I did not have a great time with this one. I think a lot of it had to do with the audiobook. I really did not like the narrator of this one, but also, I don't know, I kept zoning out. The story just really, I don't know, I'm so tired of this series, honestly. I just want to move on to the other series in this universe. I could not care less about Jace or Clary, and like Alec is really annoying in these books. One thing that I notice a lot, especially like reading this in between the Infernal Devices books, is that like in the Infernal Devices, Will and Jem are stunning parabatai, you know? And Jason and Alec could literally care less about each other. Like, they barely interact, and that's one of the reasons I love the Infernal Devices so much, is the relationship between Will and Jem. And also, like, obviously I like the romance better in Infernal Devices than in this series, but anyways, I didn't love it. I gave it 2.5 stars. I'm happy it's done. Now there's just one more book left in this series, but we don't get to that one for another couple months, I guess. So happy to be done that, and I'm excited to move on to Clockwork Princess next. So I finally finished that. I'm still reading Blood Scion. I have it here now. Here she is. I'm almost done. I'm getting there. I read a bit of this at work today, and I'll probably read a bit more tonight, but I didn't really have time to read any of this yesterday because I was listening to the audiobook, and then I also went to my concert last night, which was really fun. I took a few videos, as you guys saw. It was so much fun. Maya Hawke was so cute. She was so nervous, and I was like, oh my god, like, you're gonna be okay, but she was so good, and I loved seeing her, obviously. And then Faye Webster was great, obviously, and I had a great time with my friend Salma, so that was really fun. But yeah, so I did read a bit of this at work today. It is still very dark, but I am still very much enjoying it. At this point, I'm just kind of like, I want to be done with it, not because I'm not liking it anymore, but it's just like, it's very hard to read, and I find it takes a lot out of me to read this. Like, I think I've mentioned, it's kind of hard to read like a lot of this in one sitting. There's just so much like really hard to read things going on in this book, and I feel like I need to read something a bit lighter next, which, looking at the rest of my Magical Readathon TBR, I don't think I have anything light left, so that's great. But anyways, I'm hoping to finish this either tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. I think I have like about 100 pages left, so I can finish this soon. But the main reason I wanted to update is that I got a very exciting ARC at work today. If you don't know, I work at an independent bookstore, and we often get ARCs that the employees can take home. And we have like a little cart in the back with like all the ARCs that my manager puts there for us. And I walked into work today, and what did I see? Sitting on the top of the pile. Oh my god. It's Blood Marked by Tracy Deonn, the second book in the Legendborn series. I have no words. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my god. If you don't know, Legendborn is one of my favorite books ever. It's definitely in my like top 5, I think, favorite YA fantasies. I loved that book so much. It was so good, and this book comes out in November, and I am so excited, especially with the way Legendborn ended. And so my plan was definitely to reread Legendborn before I read this, so I think in September I'm gonna try to reread Legendborn and then pick this one up. I'm so excited. It is so chonky, and also the font is teeny tiny. I don't want to show anything in case there's spoilers, but the font is teeny tiny, so that's great. That's wonderful. I can't wait for this book to rip my heart out and rip it into shreds. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I just had to share my excitement about getting this ARC today. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. We're gonna have our live show for City of Lost Souls soon, so that'll be fun. I am pretty sure Lisa and Kasey liked it. I did not, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. I probably won't talk to you until Saturday or even Sunday, because tomorrow's my last shift at Toys R Us, as I mentioned the other day, and I work until 9, so I doubt I'll update tomorrow, and maybe I'll update Saturday. I don't know, we'll see, but until then, we'll see what happens. So they're traveling around in that apartment that moves around. Simon, Isabel, Alec, Magnus, those kids. Hi guys, so it is Monday now, so it's been a few days since I have updated this vlog, and I do have some reading updates. But before I get to that, I have some packages to open. So one of them, I know what it is, but the other one, I'm not too sure. I have an idea. They're both from Indigo, and one of them I definitely know what it is, but the other one I'm not sure. So we're gonna open this one first because it's bigger and I'm quite sure this is the one that I know what it is, you know what I'm saying? As a little hint, tomorrow is a Tuesday, August 23rd, and a certain book comes out tomorrow, and I'm quite sure this is that book. Okay. Oh. Exactly, can you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, if I can get it out of the box. I'm having so much trouble. Exactly. Okay, so if you couldn't tell, this is Babel by R.F. Kuang, which if you didn't know is my favorite book of the year so far. I read an arc of this book and it is just... it's so good. It's so good. I need everyone to read this book so that I finally have people to talk to about it and about the ending. Oh my god, and the font is beautiful. I'm so excited to read this again and tab it and highlight it. Oh my god, and the ending. If you haven't, well, I was about to say if you haven't read this book yet, but when you see this video, this book will have just come out. So if you haven't picked this book up yet, then go to your bookstore, buy it right away. I'm telling you, in my opinion, this book is better than the Poppy War. Now, I've only read the first book in the Poppy War series, so I don't know about the rest of the series, but in my opinion, this is better than the first book. And I mean, I still liked the Poppy War, okay? Casey, calm down. But, and this cover is so beautiful. Oh my god. Wow. 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 Now, to me, that's cinema. Okay. So that's the book that I knew was coming today, but this one, I don't know what it is. I do have an idea based on when I ordered things, but still. C'est quoi? C'est quoi ça? Okay. I was right about my guess. It's Solitaire by Alice Oseman. So since Heartstopper, the TV show, came out, Alice Oseman's books have been like impossible to find. It took me so long to find the novellas Nick and Charlie and This Winter, and then I finally found them, and the one book that I could not find was Solitaire, and then finally on Indigo it said like they were restocking it soon, so I pre-ordered it for the restock, which was kind of weird, but anyways, and yeah. I got it. I know like so many people have said this is not even a great book, like it's definitely not Alice Oseman's best, but I still want to read it because I want to see everything that's in like the Heartstopper universe. I mean, I think all of Alice Oseman's books take place in the same universe, but like Nick and Charlie are in this book, and this book follows Charlie's sister Tori, who's in the show and obviously in the Heartstopper graphic novels. And yeah, like I think they wrote this book when they were like 19 or something, and I've heard like there are some elements about it that are problematic, but I know that they went back and like changed some things, so I don't know if this is like the new edition. Oh my god, yeah, so there's an author's note at the beginning and it has some trigger warnings. Alice Oseman also says like that they were able to edit the book a bit. Okay, so I guess this is the newer version. Oh, okay, anyways. So I'm very excited to read this, but I'm keeping my expectations low because I know it's probably not going to be as good as Alice Oseman's other books, but I still want to like consume all the content that follow the Heartstopper characters. I want to see what happens to Nick and Charlie later on. I want to see what's going on with Tori. Like, I want to know all that stuff. So I'm happy I have this now. Oh my god, I'm very excited. Okay. Also, I know like in the Heartstopper comics, there are a lot of like Easter eggs from like Solitaire and probably the novellas, or in the novellas there's Easter eggs from Heartstopper. Anyways, there's Easter eggs everywhere. I just want to understand everything. So that's why I got it. Also, I just love supporting Alice Oseman because I love them so much. So those are the books that I'm hauling. A very exciting haul. But now let's get to our reading update. So you might have guessed from the clip that played just before this, but I did finish Blood Scion the other night. That ending I mean, I knew like the ending would probably be big, something big would happen, just judging from everything else that happened in the book, because so many big things happen throughout the story. So I was like, there's no way the ending won't be even bigger than this. And it was. And I like, there was one part that I read while I was at work and I was crying. It was so sad. This book is so sad, and like I've said a million times before, it is very dark. There's a lot of triggering content in this book. I mean, it does take place like during a war. There's a lot of death, a lot of gore. Like some of the descriptions are very upsetting to read. There's also self-harm and SA, like it's just a lot. So definitely be careful before going into this book, but I would personally highly recommend it, especially if you like, I think honestly this book like has the potential to be the next Hunger Games, but I don't think it's going to be as hyped as the Hunger Games, which makes me sad because I think honestly it's like on par with how good the Hunger Games is. I gave Blood Scion 4 stars, and I know it's going to be a series, and I just have a feeling that the series is going to get better and better. I also think if you like An Ember in the Ashes, you would like this book. It did give me a lot of Hunger Games vibes, and I just want people to give this a chance, because I like the only other person I know who's read this is Kasey, and like I know the Winers are reading it, but aside from that I don't really see anyone picking this book up, and I would highly recommend it. I think it's great, and the ending is just a lot. So I definitely highly recommend that book, but I am happy it's done because I had been reading it for a while. And so last night I started reading The Song of Achilles, and I'm using this for the magical readathon for the prompt that was to use a color wheel, because if you saw my TBR video, the color I got was teal, and I would say this is quite teal. So I'm using it for that prompt. Oh, also Blood Scion, I did decide I'm gonna use it for the prompt to start a book with a drink, because I have water with me at all times, so I'm just gonna use it for that prompt. But yeah, this is for the color wheel prompt, and I'm already, what page am I on? I'm already 120 pages in. Guys, I was a little nervous going into this because of how hyped this book is. Like, I feel like I don't even need to say what this book is about, but if you don't know, it's about Achilles and Patroclus. It is a retelling, and it's from Patroclus's, am I even saying his name right? If you know, let me know. But it's from Patroclus's point of view, and there is a romance between him and Achilles. I'm not too familiar with the like original tale, but I'm quite sure I know what happens at the end. And I don't want to ever finish this book. This book is so beautiful. Like, it has some of the most beautiful writing I think I've ever read. There was one page in particular, page 49, in case you have your books with you. And I was reading it on Zoom with Lisa last night, and I just kept rereading this page and crying. Just like this page right here. Just because of how beautifully it was written, the way that Madeline Miller is like explaining their relationship, it's just so like, I don't have the words. I just love them so much, and I'm scared, and like I've already been crying about random other things in this book, so what am I gonna be like at the end of this book? I don't know, but I am just loving this so much. I love it so much. I love the writing, and I was also nervous because I didn't like Cersei. Like, I gave that book 2 stars. I really didn't like it, but this one I am really loving, and I'm very excited to continue it. And actually tonight I'm going to be hosting some sprints for the Studio Ghibli readathon, so I'm hoping to get a good chunk of this read tonight. So I think those are all the updates I had. I'm sorry I haven't vlogged in a few days. I just didn't really feel like it, to be honest. I had work today, and I worked Saturday also. Yesterday, what did I even do? I edited a video, and I think I was stressed. But what else is new? So those are my updates for now. But yeah, I will probably update again tomorrow. I'll probably end the vlog tomorrow, but wish me luck reading this book, and I'm very excited about these books I just hauled, and that's all I have to say. So I'll talk to you guys again soon.